Service has always been a center point for my life. As a high school student, I volunteered every weekend, was a part of NHS, and even raised $10,000 with two classmates for breast cancer. Transitioning to college has been a very difficult task. Along with college was the transition of how to continue my servitude. Pepsi Scholars has brought that transition full circle, with my service and growth as a college student. Now that I have successfully transitioned, it is time for me to move to the next stage of my life, which is creating my future goals for service. I will prioritize my goals by looking at who I am, what I've learned as a Pepsi Scholar, and why Pepsi Scholars is significant to me. In order to improve myself, I first need to look at who I am right now. I am a hardworking college student who is majoring in chemical engineering. My top priorities are my faith, family, and school. My personal mission statement is to be a role model for friends and family. I want to be the person others can grab onto when they are down, and I also want to be the person to support them when they are up. I will make it my goal to help people be the best person they can be. I believe service is something that needs to be a part of every person's life. Not only are you helping somebody else in need, but also are becoming a better person yourself. I serve every week by volunteering at Berean Church on Sunday mornings. I teach the kindergartners while their parents are at service. This has been the most rewarding service opportunity I have been a part of. My kind of service is very rewarding because of the special bonds I get to make with these kids. They never fail to put a smile on my face Sunday mornings. Now that I have figured out who I am, I can review what I have learned in Pepsi Scholars. The different types of service projects I have completed this term have opened my service experience and exposed me to many new environments and servitude. All these new service experiences took me out of my comfort zone and helped me grow in my civic engagement. I chose my social issue paper to be a topic that closely relates to my situation as a college student. I studied drug abuse on college campuses, specifically the UNL campus. I wanted to do my social issue paper on this topic because since I'm surrounded by this environment every day, it would be easy for me to reach out and help in my own community. The Ian Thompson forums also educated me on many social issues such as immigration and global warming. I was not aware how big of a problem these two issues were in 2015 America. Still on topic of what I have learned this semester is a series of keywords that has been provided to us. The first is civic life. To me, civic life is creating a standard for yourself to be a steward to others in need. The second vocab word is stewardship. Stewardship is not being a volunteer, but in fact is being below the person you are helping, supporting them instead of being the dominant figure in the relationship. Our last vocab word is ethical decision making. Ethical decision making is deciding what your character is based upon your fundamental values, and then making everyday decisions by those values. If you decide to lead a civic life with ethical decision making while realizing you are a steward and not a volunteer, your service experiences will be much more rewarding while molding you into a civic leader. This type of thinking sets you up for a successful life of servitude and stewardship, no matter in a new community or hometown. Utilizing your serve model teaches you how to get the most out of these service opportunities and also how to effectively branch out into your community. You meet so many new people by branching out. These new people will help you find yourself and what you want out of life. As a Pepsi Scholar, I have grown as an individual by learning what it really means to serve. As a high school student, I viewed service all wrong by being in the driver's seat and holding the power over whom I was helping. Pepsi Service Scholars showed me I was wrong for my previous views, proving service is about being a steward to those you are helping. My civic action plan is to increase student service with younger children in the Lincoln community. I will do this by teaching at Berean and joining other groups that volunteer with kids, gaining leadership positions, and then using my network of college students to recruit them into my organizations. Pepsi Service Scholars has given me a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This course has helped me find myself and also how I view my service in the community. This class is pushing me to be a better civic leader in the future. The goals I've set were based on who I am, what I have learned in Pepsi Scholars, and what this class meant to me. Thank you, Pepsi.